What's up guys, as you can see this is a completely different type of video. Today I'm taking over a restaurant and transforming it to a Guga steakhouse. Oh yes, it's gonna be a complete disaster. As you already know, I'm gonna be cooking for several different YouTubers and it's gonna be epic. Here's the plan, there's a lot of steaks and I need to cook all of them right away. But most importantly, they're gonna be trying Wagyu picanha. They're also gonna be trying an Australian Wagyu marbling score 9 and to finish it off, some Wagyu A5 cubes.
Hi YouTube.
Are you guys ready for some steaks?
Yeah. These are like expensive steaks.
Extremely expensive.
Alright, Michelle, step away. Don't get too close.
I'm really clumsy, so I might
Oh,
tip it over.
I just hope I don't anything up. The restaurant I'm going to be taking over is called Seaside, but we're changing that name to Guga Steakhouse. Oh yes, and it is in Santa Monica Pier in LA. I'll tell you one thing, this location is incredible and there are so many different things that you can do in there. So now that you guys know exactly what's gonna happen, here's the deal. I'm gonna need help, and there's some sous chefs there that can help me. But first, we gotta slice up the picanha. And believe it or not, they had no idea how to slice it. Remember, you always slice it with the grain because the end slice is going to be against the grain, making it nice and tender. Now here's the deal. The picanha itself, we're gonna keep it real simple. Only salt and nothing else. However, the ribeyes, which are score marbling 9, I'm gonna add a little bit more flavor, a little bit of salt, pepper, and garlic powder. That is the key to make it more flavorful, but at the same time, picanha, keep it traditional, all right? I promise you it's gonna be better. The Wagyu cubes, on the other hand, must be seasoned individually, one by one. That way, we'll make sure that every bite counts. Once everything was seasoned, it was time to cook, but I want to introduce everybody to you. We got ZHC in the house, Austin, Michelle, Team RAR, some of my management team, ZHC's team including Michelle and Jake, restaurateurs, and many others that don't want to be on camera. Some people get shy, you know, and that's okay. So the plan is to sear every single one of them on this griddle. Once that's done, I'm gonna put it in the oven so that I can cook to the specific temperature, which is 135 degrees Fahrenheit. That way, whenever they try, I know it will be a perfect bite. And even though we're gonna have a lot of meat, you gotta always have some side dishes. And for today, we got some beautiful mashed potatoes. To break up that fattiness, we also threw in some shrimp. And of course, to keep it a little bit healthy, we threw in some salad. And if you never had my pão de queijo, I highly recommend because I gave it to everyone and they loved it. And now that you know exactly what's about to happen, I say it is enough talking and it is time to get cooking. So let's do it.
Guga cooked us food at the Seaside restaurant. We had 3 types of meat, 1 picanha, 2 Australian Wagyu, and 3 Japanese A5 Wagyu. My absolute favorite was the Australian Wagyu.
The Australian Wagyu.
I liked the picanha the most.
My favorite was the picanha.
Ooh, I like the Wagyu, even though I couldn't eat too much of it.
Japanese Wagyu A5 cubes. I mean, these things were like, if meat was candy, that's what this was. I had like a few bites and it was just ready to put me to sleep.
The Australian Wagyu has a nice blend of flavor and you can eat a lot of it. So Australian Wagyu for the win. It was my favorite.
We were so full by the end of it.
And obviously, Guga, amazing chef.
At the end of the day, they were all absolutely delicious. I've never had any kind of meat like any of these things.
Yeah, I really appreciate you inviting us and we had a great time. Our taste buds, thank you too.
Thank you.
So that was my experience in opening a restaurant for the very first time. Talking about that, I want to thank Seaside for allowing me to take over that restaurant because that experience was amazing. You definitely want to check it out. Let me know in the comments down below if I show up and I pop up in your city. I hope you guys enjoyed this trip to LA. If you did enjoy it, make sure you give it a thumbs up. If you're not a subscriber, be sure to subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.